6 on the screen.
Better?
Yeah.
Still the same shitty people on the screen.
Cat toy. So excited, I spit my food everywhere.
So last session, after meeting the lone guardian of the temple,
Everybody got molested by
you
him.
guys went. No, just Ross. Just Ross.
Right.
Oh.
You guys went into the chamber next door and fought a bunch of devils,
Oh, yeah.
and then Guy snatched a key from the back corner of it, and that's where we left off.
I got a key. Nice.
Did we go through that door that was in the back? That's where we stopped?
Yeah, you went into the room in the back. Like you went in the room next door where you used the key to get in that he gave you.
Okay.
You killed the devils, then you went into the back room,
Yeah.
which was kind of like a crafting quarters, and there was
Oh, yeah.
pedestals, and on one of the pedestals there was a key, and Guy took it.
As I recall, I mostly killed all the devils.
Yeah, it was mostly Kevin.
Paladins are good for one thing, killing evil things.
2.
Especially when they have evil killing
Being
swords.
arrogant dicks about it, too.
Don't
True.
rely on the paladin to be an arrogant dick over it.
It's true.
Hey, they got the charisma to pull it off.
At least they do.
Just be like, hey guys, see me kill all these
I've got
devils?
a higher
That's really
charisma
sweet, right?
than him, so I know he's full of shit.
You gotta roll for that shit.
That's a sense motive. It's actually based on wisdom.
I have a pretty,
I still have a
I
high
have a pretty
wisdom.
low.
Good lord!
Did you poop yourself?
But we aren't opposed,
hope
so
not.
you're gonna believe
I
me.
hope so.
Just because we're not opposed doesn't
Rain
mean I can't
towards
see
you.
you know this bullshit.
We know the consistency here. Come
But
on.
you saw me do it.
he just gets up and then just a splatter on
just
the door.
No,
It's
but
not
I
that.
can, it's not that I don't believe that you do it. It's just that I know that you're being an ass about
Look, I rolled a nat
It's
20.
like the
pressure.
There's no way.
Splatter off the garage door.
it. Nope.
like the Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Now you're like fawning over my strength.
No.
Yeah.
It's like 11 meh. I'll let you go away with that.
No, I rolled a nat 20. You totally are in.
Give her a plus 40 for
Just-
circumstances.
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just walk over and be like, yep, he's a badass. Just walk away.
All right.
It's okay. Go back to the dude with the chase and show him
Somebody
the key.
should curse him again.
No. We can remove that now. It's fine.
Oh.
I'll think I can.
Yeah, you can.
Should we go back to?
Let's find a door that's
Oh, I
locked.
can, but I have to
Use the key.
memorize
Well,
it first.
if I remember correctly, the key had some sort of symbol on it, didn't it?
The key did not.
No, I thought it did.
No.
Or what?
One of
I
the
thought it
doors
was,
was engraved with cord.
Yeah.
One of the other locked doors in the surrounding corridor.
Want to go back and try that?
Let's go try the
Yeah,
other doors
yeah.
with the key.
All right. Well, wagon
the-
train.
There was 2 locked doors that you guys had passed. One in the northeast and one in the southwest. The one in the southwest had the engravings of cord. The one in the northeast had no engravings.
Isn't that like an ornate door?
Mr. Paladin, you're gonna follow your.
Northeast. Northeast. I feel it.
I feel
How am I
like the
doing?
engraved door is going to need a
I'm
special
down.
key.
Yeah.
So let's try the plain door with this key.
We're going to travel to the northeast door.
All right, you guys ready for me to get into more trouble here? I'm gonna
Yes.
stick the door or the lock in the door.
You're going to stick the lock in the door. All right. I don't know what lock, but you're going to jam that lock in
Stick
there.
the key in the lock.
That's what he fills
door.
his penis.
Did you eat a bunch of edibles before you came over?
I'm not on camera, am I? Okay.
No.
Just as the night
can
goes on, he's
turn
just
it.
over there just licking his hand.
Dilated.
I'm gonna put it in there. And I'm gonna.
I just had that experience recently, that's all. Not
Eating
me
an edible?
Not me personally, no. Having to deal with somebody who ate an edible and did not speak coherently, but...
Oh boy. Fun.
You put the key in the keyhole, turn the key, and the door unlocks.
Ooh.
Ta-da!
Okay, go in.
Paladin going first.
Flex. Open the door.
Shield bash it.
The door opens to It's dark in there, but it's very similar to the area where you came up. The stairs spiral downwards.
Interesting.
It's a sheer drop off. Everybody just
It's another ooze run.
Okay.
Can I mentally connect where this would go down to?
Well, I mean, you were in. I don't even know. I don't think you guys ever went there, but
You pull out a pen and paper.
more or less, you would. It's in the northeast corner of the building. You'd be able to kind of, sort of figure that out.
Stairs down. Should we go down
Is
anyway?
it the damn kitchen again?
Can we go back to the super kitchen?
Yeah. Let's double check and
where
make
it
sure
goes.
it leads to somewhere we've already been.
Alright, pull up my ever-burning torch and walk down the stairs.
All right. As you travel about a story down, there is no doorway.
Just nothing?
The stairs just continue to go down.
Oh boy.
Let's go! Let's keep going down.
Well,
Feel the wall for hidden trapdoors.
I'll continue down for now.
All right. Continuing to progress
Can you ride
further down.
ride your shield down?
Does
Surfboard?
the air get colder?
No,
I
I'm not.
know,
I don't
it's-
have that much dexterity.
It's
I'm
still
not Legolas.
fairly stale, however. Eventually, Kevin, the stairs reach the bottom,
Eventually.
and it's about another floor down. I mean,
Okay.
not ridiculous distance.
Not miles and miles.
And you find yourself in a large empty chamber.
Jeez.
It was likely some kind of grand receiving chamber at some point.
Echo.
However,
echo,
it's
echo.
completely empty now. That's just very dirty and the air is very stale. On the far side of this chamber, in the center of the south wall, stands one door that you can just barely make out in your torchlight.
There's nothing else in this room.
Otherwise, the room is completely empty.
I mean, there's not one of those. Alright.
Do I hear any ominous music?
I'll roll a listen.
Is this a boss fight? No, my listen's terrible.
Is there food nearby?
I listen for
I rolled an 11.
There's a stack of healing
22.
potions.
Nobody hears anything.
It's silent. Let's go.
Well, you probably hear a robot going down the stairs. I mean, he is a fighter in full plate.
What do you
And
guys
he's-
listen for?
And he's a dwarf.
You're too loud.
You hear me coming down the
Can't hear
stairs.
anything with you
Roll a
lumbering
32
around
spot.
in the
I'm just
stairs.
looking for anything that looks like
And it's
dangerous.
like echoey in the stairs.
The room is it's literally it's in what you can
It's
see
a
in the
dusty room.
torchlight. It's a barren room.
Okay. Can I search for traps?
Where would you like to search for traps?
The floor.
The floor, like right next to the steps, or you want to like
Oh,
start searching your
the
way all the way
floor.
across to the door, or
All the way
Always.
across to the door.
Okay.
I'm
Wants
gonna risk it.
He wants to take 20 on every square foot. How big is this room?
okay.
Gonna be here for a while.
I'm gonna go back upstairs. Guys.
Yeah, we're gonna go sleep.
It'd be like that
It's only
time
55 feet. That's only
You guys
yeah.
locked me in the pork
55 times 3 hours, 165 hours. It's only about 4 days of work.
What do you use to search for traps? What skill?
Attacked you.
Search.
Okay.
We got attacked by a
a little
mimic.
bit. There's no
And
ruining
then we
along
beat
the
the
tiles.
mimic, and then you
There,
get
I
shot.
hate for there to be like a pattern you have to walk on a certain
31.
on the floor.
31 search. That's a good search mark.
You don't find anything.
You make your way
I find dust.
carefully as you're searching, and you reach the far door without discovering any trap.
Okay. It's all clear, dudes.
Turn. Thumbs up. Good.
He's
I take
in,
one step.
He's in very dim light, like barely you can barely see him because he's traveled out of the light radius, and he's like, "It's all good."
I'm not dead.
Alright, let's
Come
follow.
on over.
Let's
Alright,
use this key.
now
Come on,
check that
Al.
door for traps.
Okay.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
Chandeliers.
14.
14. You can tell the door is elegantly carved stone, and it is also covered in various runic patterns.
We're not dill, so they're a little blanche.
Okay.
I'm gonna use
Do
my
I
knowledge of
recognize any of
They're a
these
little off.
rooms?
knowledge of the planes.
I think those and the pretzel
Okay.
the same thing.
Also terrible roll.
It's just not quite the same.
17.
None of the runes are familiar as far as planar knowledge goes.
I'm gonna knowledge religion on it.
Okay.
Let's
Say 16.
16.
Same.
It's not bad.
Knowledge,
Like, really
religion,
weird.
Kevin, you make out that some of these runes are obviously runes that are utilized in celebrations of Cord.
Should have known that.
We did know that. We were hoping for some more insight, but you only know what you know.
Knowledge Arcana.
I guess these away and I'll eat it all.
Let's open the door.
Nothing Arcana-wise.
That's
Check
one
and see if
thing
it's
I
locked.
will eat non-stop
Okay,
is cheese.
try to open it.
Open it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
jingle one.
The door
Look at
handle
my
jingles fine.
Like, green cheese,
Just
cheese
jiggle.
blocks, sliced cheese.
Cheese
Open
whiz.
the
Okay,
door,
I opened the door.
rogue.
All right. You open the door
Actually,
and
they're
it
in bread
swings,
because he took one of
revealing
my
a
cheeses.
large
Whoa.
chamber. Ahead of you is a room with
Mind if you eat it?
statues
Ask.
lining the walls.
Please ask. That way I don't come
In the center
go for
is
cheese.
a
It's not
pool
there.
of water, fairly large,
Looking for that fucking cheese all fucking day.
and opposite of you, you can see on the other side of, like, basically it's a big room, statues are on the outside, and it jogs. There's 2 doors that you can just make out outside the torchlight. Once again, very dirty. Floor is pretty filthy.
Bet you these statues feel like to attack us.
We're like in good graces with Cord right now. Just kill the devils in their temple.
Just saying. It's for a normal role-playing game. Statues would come in.
I did mess with his statue.
Well,
You just
I did
moved
put
them
him in, like,
around.
positions.
Jory's not here to try to trip him, so.
Alright.
You smell it?
I don't like it.
That's good stuff.
Don't like it one bit.
It smells popcorn? What?
Alright.
Alright, we'll go.
Pull
I'll
out
go
my torch
forward.
and keep going.
Basically, you can step through the door, but once you get past the statues, there's just kind of a path that leads around the pool.
Okay.
Not very wide.
I look
Is there-
into the pool.
You see your reflection.
It's
Nice
it's
try.
very shallow.
But it's not you.
You can see the bottom, and there's only a couple of inches of water in it.
Drink from it. I'm gonna drink from it.
Oh, shit.
Oh my
Don't
god.
drink from it,
Why not?
because it's a wholly full of water.
So?
So pee in it.
Yeah.
He has a
You
better
know what? I
idea.
need a bath.
Pee in it, then drink from
It's
it.
blasphemous.
It purifies your urine.
It's not my god. I'm gonna drink it.
I whack him with my
I'm gonna drink it still.
quarterstaff.
Okay, he's drinking the water.
Does a over 18 hit
It would,
you?
yeah.
18.
Well, watch me drink and get healed.
All right, you go to drink,
6
Guy.
maximum damage.
and she whacks you in the back of the head with her stick
Okay.
and scolds you, preventing you from drinking it.
Oh.
And you take 6 damage.
It can be 6 non-lethal if she chooses.
Oh, 6
I
lethal.
choose lethal damage. You're bleeding from the head.
She just wound up with her stick, just whack.
No!
Okay, my cleric will come over and be like, "You shouldn't do that," and then heal you.
I'm still gonna drink from it. This is when you guys aren't looking.
Knock him unconscious.
Some dogs
The
don't
only
learn
way
new
to stop
tricks.
him now.
I have to assume one of you
Good roll for my
has old
quarterstaff.
person.
That's true.
I'm gonna walk around the pool.
I mean,
Okay.
in all fairness, I could just wild shape into a bear and just grab him.
And then eat him.
Maul him.
That's pretty disgusting.
Or you can wild shape into a fish. And
Kevin, you make your way around the pool to the far side.
Yes.
Roll a spot.
My spot is 13.
Don't
I
do it.
see
Oh.
nothing.
On
Don't do
the
it.
far side, you can see 2 doors,
Okay.
one on each side, basically.
I
Like
But
the
I'm the
room
guinea pig for this.
continues.
No, the
Thinner.
rogue is the guinea pig.
And there's a door on each side, and both of them are engraved.
I will follow along the way. 'cause
I'll
he's
go
the
check
social
out the
blade.
engravings on the one that's closest to me.
Mark,
on the
roll
left.
me a spot.
I'm gonna fill up a flask.
Uh,
That doesn't mean I'm drinking it.
east or west?
I guess you could. It's blessed water.
I
So
went.
you could
Okay,
throw
so
it
I
at
went in the room.
demons.
Yep.
I went left around.
You
one
went
on
left
the left.
around?
Yeah,
Okay.
But
So
to be
that's
fair,
that one.
I can
21 and
make
22.
blessed
on
water.
the left side.
I can purify food and drink.
Ooh.
Kevin, on the
And I
door,
go
you
bless
can
water.
see that the door is engraved
I'm
with
dead.
Yeah.
various images of
I don't have it
chord,
memorized right now.
as well as various verses
we're
in the
not very
common
good at-
tongue
Okay.
that
Right. When we are.
relate
that's
to, well, roll a knowledge religion.
Good roll. 21.
Basically things that pertain to chord, things that you would
don't.
know from his teachings.
How strong
Mark-
he is, that kind of thing.
As you approach where Kevin is, you can tell that the floor in this outcropping, there's engraving on the floor as well, but it's kind of packed with dirt. You can see spots. You just happen to notice there's spots that are
Ooh, nice.
there's
That's
spots
what
where
I
the
didn't
engraving
see.
has been packed in.
Okay, I'll point out
I rolled
there's
a 4.
engravings on the floor, and then I'll use some water and try to pour on it to clear it off.
You're gonna start cleaning it up.
Yeah.
How big is this
Interesting.
pool?
I've already what?
Big enough to drink from.
I was figuring it out.
35 feet in diameter, circle basically.
The dwarf is gonna take a tankard in it.
Look,
You guys were over there when I did
he's
this. I was
gonna,
like,
he's gonna do what he does, alright? He's a dwarf.
I know. I told him he could banish some demons with the holy water. It's fine.
oh,
So I approve.
So Mark, you're spending some time cleaning up the engravings on the floor.
Yeah.
what do you
Both
use
my
it?
characters will.
I'll go
In
check
different
the
package.
other door and see if it's if there's writing on that one.
Roll a knowledge religion.
Whoop. That one is considerably worse. We're gonna go with a
Cord,
11.
if you do not want me to drink
That
your
door
water,
as well
strike me
has-
dead right now.
Images and verses that, seem to relate to chord. They're not things that you're knowledgeable of.
This one is just like, this is way too deep in chord scripture for me to know about.
Mark, after spending some time cleaning up the floor, the engraving is actually a message in the common tongue carved into the floor, reading, "The truly righteous can enter the hollowed tombs of this complex. Death awaits those who are not."
Okay.
We're all righteous here. I can drink the water.
So, Cormac, you're good to go. Everybody else just stay back.
Do I gotta take a solo mission?
No, I'll come with you.
I mean,
You're true neutral. You're definitely not righteous.
I'll come with you.
I could be
I mean,
righteous.
in the way that I was just like, righteous, yo.
Yeah.
Tubular.
Yeah, I
Oh,
ride
I'm
the
so
line
righteous
of,
right now.
I am lawful good.
What?
I'll come with
That
you.
is weird.
Lawful good ranger.
I'll come with you.
The fuck?
Moreover, how are your actions in any way, shape, or form lawful good?
They're for the betterment of mankind. I'm trying to do some experiments here.
That's some bullshit.
I think you take a rank, like a.
I want to drink this water so you guys don't have to, alright?
Yep.
You're gonna
Okay.
take an alignment hit
No.
for your actions this
Uh,
entire.
Is my lion still with me, or did he
Section?
dismiss himself?
I thought you dismissed your lion, but I could be wrong.
I think you did.
I'll bring him back.
Okay.
Hey, does this look familiar to you? What's this all about?
I don't know, poop.
Wait, what was that situation where you chased the
Quit
guy?
calling me, I'm tired.
It's Cord, you imbecile.
He's been here before.
Once again, he's still those memory. Not all of his memories have returned. In
Right.
fact, very few have. He has a very vague remembrance of the place. However, as far as what, why he was here, that he's not certain of. But he does know that
He's making
this
eyes
was
at me. I had to make him
designed
back.
to
not in prison.
He remembers that this area
Calm
was
down.
designed to limit those who can enter the hallowed chambers.
Hallowed chambers.
Kill him.
That is young. Like some hoarders.
Yes.
Some hoarders?
If you'd rather
Like
not
my
eat
mother?
them.
No thanks. So I'm gonna ask him if
Interesting.
he has no idea of how to get in. Is it just doors? No idea. No insight.
No insight.
I walk up with my flash
Does he have knowledge religion?
water on it.
I try to catch the drop.
No.
And you realize it's like just water.
It's just regular old water.
And you're like, that doesn't taste any different.
And then I die.
I'll go back
I get
to the
this
door that I
and die.
understood and see if I can open it.
It's a good day you quit.
The door opens, revealing a small, like a 20-foot by 20-foot chamber.
Okay.
Inside is a statue of Cord.
Natural.
He has his hands outstretched, and he has basically on his outstretched hands. It looks like he has golden gauntlets, holding them out like this.
Okay.
Are they
You got
removable?
yourself a pair of golden gauntlets.
He wears a circlet, and
Loot 'em.
his traditional
We're gonna have to
loincloth.
fight Cord.
Despite no one is looting this statue.
We're gonna have to fight Cord.
Yeah, you,
We're
loot,
gonna have to fight Cord.
you loot it, and then he comes out. It's like, you have made a mistake.
I think he wants a hug. He's got his arms out. That's how you pass. You hug the statue, right?
He wants a hug?
High five.
Hug?
A hug, and then when you pull your arms away, oops, the gauntlets are only in the pocket.
I thought it was a freakazoid that.
The rogue would be the one to snag him.
I'm not in there. I
We're
don't.
all-
I don't want to die.
He's not gonna be able to go back there.
I'll go in the room
Okay.
fully.
Clothed.
Yes, I am fully clothed still.
In his metal armor. You're gonna start taking it off for your,
I'm gonna
your
look around.
nightly routine
Look at her.
of polishing and cleansing your armor.
This is the cord
Follow
thing.
him.
You need to jack off into his hands.
Yeah.
Peek my head around into the.
That's how you get in.
How's it going? You good?
Beyond the statue, the room is empty. Smooth stone walls.
Okay.
Smooth everything. Smooth jazz playing.
Ooh, nice.
Wait, did we ever figure out what was in the other room? Or are they both connected?
We
What,
didn't
you
talk
mean the
about
other
that.
door?
Yeah.
No, he didn't open the other door.
Did we
I
even look at the
opened
other
that
door?
door.
He looked at it.
Okay.
Hey, Jared,
You're going to open the other door?
can you open the other door?
I didn't try to open the other door. I'm in this room.
Oh, you're in that room now. Okay.
Yeah, he's in one side.
Hey, while he's doing this, let's separate the party. Let's go.
Well,
I mean-
only the righteous. can pass
I'm gonna
Only the righteous. That's kind of a challenge.
I'm gonna look at the statue
that one.
again
Go for it.
and try to
Right.
knowledge religion it.
Righteous.
Is there any like carvings or anything on the statue at all?
No carvings on the statue.
Anything around him?
Scrolls?
No.
Just the plain flat walls and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, just prostrate yourself in front of your god. Come on.
This
Not
is not
his.
my god.
Oh.
It's not Heronius.
Oh boy. Do it anyway.
No, Heronius would not be happy. My
Dang it.
knowledge religion is a measly 14.
Nothing seems unusual with the statue of Cord. He is often pictured, you know, as basically a warrior who didn't necessarily armor himself.
Standing like this?
He's just standing with his gauntlets outstretched. He's got a circlet, you know, a little metal circlet on, and
Yeah.
then he's got his little loincloth, his little
What
cordy
if-
Grab
loincloth.
me that circlet.
What if he wants high fives?
Standing in the doorway, I wonder. Or can I see if there's anything on the wall?
There's nothing on the walls.
Smooth. Remember?
It's smooth.
Smooth jazz.
Praise him.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's not going to.
I'm not gonna praise a different god. I can respect him. That's different.
Anyone have Cord as a god?
No.
No.
Then
Praise
Okay.
the heavens.
I don't think
I
we're
think
getting
Jordan
rid
all
of
does.
During all this, yeah.
No.
So
I think that other Dwarf does.
You drunk bastard, get in here.
This feels like a puzzle.
He needs to be praised.
No, it's how the righteous must pass. I'm gonna go. Can I go to the other room?
You can go over to the other
Well,
room.
wait,
You
have
can do
you-
whatever you want.
I'll try to open. I'm gonna open the door to the other room.
Have you
Oh,
walked
you're gonna
past
open
him?
the door to the other room.
It's just empty to the wall.
Oh, okay. I thought he was part of the way in the room.
The other door opens as well. In this room is a similar statue of Cord.
Okay.
With gauntlets.
Golden
outstretched.
gauntlets,
All
hands
exactly
outstretched,
the same?
circlet.
Try to turn the statue.
You can roll a wisdom check to see if you notice any differences.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just straight wisdom.
Straight wisdom.
20.
The circlets are different.
Okay.
The circlet in this room has what appears to be a single gemstone in the front, whereas the other is just a open circle. But otherwise, the statues appear similar.
We need the gemstone.
What kind of gemstone is it?
What's the gemstone look like and the one that has a gemstone?
Are you going to go up to it and examine it?
I'm going to look at it. I'm going to get closer, yeah.
The gemstone in this particular statue is... it's tough to tell what kind of gemstone it is, but it's cut in a interesting, like a dodecahedron type style.
Okay. What color is it?
Red.
Red
D20.
gemstone.
Turns out it's a
Oh.
poison dart frog. Jumps at you, gets in your face.
I pull out my bag of gemstones. Is there any of these?
Probably not.
'Cause I
It's probably a specific gemstone. That
probably.
It's very shallow in this pool,
Yes.
and they tell me it's blessed.
We don't know.
Oh, well.
I'm just assuming
Can I
it's
go
plus.
looking around in the middle of the pool?
You want to go walk in the pool?
Yeah.
Carry a
Roll a
torch and
spot.
see if you see any glinties.
He has dark vision.
Oh, yeah. We still need light for it to glint.
Yeah, but he doesn't need it to see.
Not to see, but there's a jewel in the bottom of the pool.
Wisdom based, huh?
Yeah.
Light to glint off of it.
By rolling a
6.
6. There's no gems in the bottom of the pool. You basically walk... It's very murky. The bottom is kind of muddy.
Oh.
But
Tentacles.
you basically walk around in there all over the place. Try to, like, stir it up into poop stew. But you don't find any gems.
Helping. I don't see anything out here, guys.
What did you
are
say it
doing out
was?
there?
Get out of
What
there!
shape? A dodecahedron?
Maybe I should
Dodecahedron.
memorize the
D20 is a
purifiers.
dodecahedron.
Purify the water.
Okay. But what's the other
Probably
one? What's
I
the
would need
D8
to
then?
take a rest to recover spells.
It's like, what's the
Oh,
option?
yeah. I forgot you
Because I have to.
Okay, if you don't know, that's fine.
I don't know.
I
Spontaneous.
used to. I couldn't
Uh-huh.
tell you anymore.
That's what I
I
confused
mean,
it
it's
with.
a zero level
Octahedron?
spell.
I don't know.
That would be a good guess.
Yeah,
Find out.
but
I feel like that this...
what color was it? Did we
Red.
did we say?
Red.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like we need to find a gem for this other statue.
Think there's anything in this pool I was kicking around?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
If we take a rest, I can purify the water.
Octahedron.
Oh, hey, nice. Wait, are there any rocks in the room?
No.
What are the
Clean them
statues
and
in the other hall? we were in?
They're very similar to the statues that you've seen elsewhere in here. Basically, soldiers in armor.
Does anybody have a detect magic?
There's definitely poop.
Yes! I detect magic
On the statue
on
with
the
the gem.
statue with the gem.
Maybe I do. Maybe I like that.
I mean, if you really like it. I'll poop in a flash for you later.
The gem and the gauntlets glow.
They're magic. And I'm gonna scan the rest of the room
Nothing else in the room glows.
and out towards the pool of water.
Nothing in the pool glows either.
The other room with the other statue.
It's just like
The gauntlets,
Oh.
the gauntlets in the other room glow
all of
as
them.
well. Both sets
Oh,
of
and the
gauntlets.
two. Okay, the two.
The,
And the
Similar
gemstone.
rooms.
but
Wait.
the circlet does not.
The circlet
Just
does
the
not.
gem.
Okay.
I need to find the gem.
Great.
I'm gonna.
Well, I'm not
Since-
seeing it down here.
Since she didn't die immediately on the other room, my rogue will go in there and like try to just look
Do
around
we-
for anything.
Do we have a clear path back up to that dude that we met in that room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay, it's gonna take you some time.
I got 15.
And when I get up there, I'm
So
gonna
it's just
ask
like
about
around
the
range.
gym.
Okay. We'll get to that shortly.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna leave. We gotta find this gem, so.
Kevin, as you turn,
You die.
you bump the gauntlets,
Oh,
and they seem to move.
the gauntlets moved?
I told you, take them.
Tickle fingers.
You can take a god's gauntlets, but you can't drink his fucking water.
I didn't take anything!
No, he's
Not yet, anyway.
recommending me and my standards.
So I bumped the gauntlets and they moved.
Look,
They
I'm true
seem to
neutral,
move.
all
Like, do they
right?
wiggle or do like?
There's
Do they...
It's just
some-
like
They,
you
they
go back
seem
and
to just
forth
like
on it.
Yeah.
shift a little.
I don't.
I'm gonna touch the one that I bumped and try to move it. Not remove it, just move it.
It seems to move.
Does
Try-
it
try
jingle
praying.
with the gem inside of it?
Like just
I'm
go up
gonna
to
turn
it.
it.
Doesn't actually move that way.
Oh.
Like when you try to turn it, it doesn't move, but it moves this way.
Like I could take it off?
Take it off.
Potentially.
How does it move again?
Here. Should
Like
I,
this?
Should I go?
Alright. Caution to the wind. I'm gonna try to take gauntlet off.
You're gonna try to take the gauntlet off.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
you could electrify.
Lightning bolt.
The gauntlet.
You're away, so you're gonna live.
Sorry.
Everyone, I come back with the gem, and everyone's just
Dead.
fucking dead. What?
The gauntlet slides off of the statue, and I'm gonna need somebody to draw this room.
Oh boy.
Well,
Damn
we gotta
it.
clean the thing.
Mark, get up here and roll the balls.
I'm way over here. I don't really know.
Someone pick it up so they can roll the balls.
Just give it to him.
Okay.
Get the designated ball roller.
My designated assistant.
Smell nice?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't believe there's anything that I can't reveal
It's
on
a
here.
deodorant.
Some markings
Joke's
have
on all you guys. I'm not wearing any.
Joke's on you guys, I haven't showered for a week.
it. We've just been using the shop towels of Ross's wherever they're hiding.
Oh, balls, where are you?
They're not fucking leaning over me.
What?
They're coming right here. Okay, fine. I'll stop.
Oh, no, you're just asking.
You seen how bad the wild are this year?
They're fucking terrible.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Trying to leave graphite in his leg.
That's fine.
I need to keep this tank going through the whole year and get that #1 pick.
They're not gonna do it. Even if they like were the worst team in the league, they wouldn't win the
It's
Well,
like-
lottery.
Chicago would win the lottery.
Okay, we're pin.
The NHL needs Chicago to be good. Make money.
The gauntlet comes off, and it gets remarkably heavy. Not like can't hold heavy, but
Right.
heavy. The statue's hand is now a stone hand, but the gauntlet is also solid.
Fucking weird.
Also, robot, while you're rolling your initiative, in the pooly pool, you'll notice that panels are sliding away under your feet.
Ooh. Hey guys, there's something going on here.
You're still
You're, like,
standing in it. It's like
Yeah.
you're starting to do the splits. Like what?
Oh no.
God, I can't wait to come back down to see this.
Corpses.
Party won't even find me.
So now you gotta sprint through the water to get out in time.
Ah, it's shallow.
You can hold your breath for a long
For
time.
now, the floors are getting removed.
Mm-hmm.
You're
There's
running in
water over
heavy.
here, that's all.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
just big enough to drain the water.
I'm gonna use the roll I used earlier for a jump. 28.
If only you could store rolls like that for when you actually needed it.
They have
Can we use 5e rules for this and get advantage?
that would be handy.
Action
Yeah,
points.
I forgot that we did that last time. Go with the floor underwater. Do that.
Don't you have the ring of the Jesus still?
I do have the ring of the Jesus. I didn't
Sink
give
to
it
the
back.
bottom, you just go.
Like a rocket.
You just
Rocket
angle, you
floor.
angle yourself so you shoot out
I need
back
to
onto the.
get. I need to get like torpedo
Like a helmet.
Like a helmet that just a spike.
You get like one of the like Thibbledorf Point, one of his helmets.
Mm-hmm.
They're the big spikies.
Yep. Where are you going? Don't worry, I have a plan. Jump in the water.
Dwarf Berserker.
Take forever. Mark.
Thibbledorf.
I'm learning
Thibbledorf
things.
Point.
I've dealt with him.
Yeah,
I have.
That's what I'm doing.
In Neverwinter.
in your dumb game.
Yeah. In Neverwinter. Fighting
I
vampires.
know there's Mountain Dew over there somewhere.
Yeah, my Mountain Dew.
See what you do there.
I found some.
See what you do.
Thank you.
Malcolm. Just a little nut tap.
I don't think nut taps affect him.
Oh,
I think they want to turn them on or anything.
he's gotta have it first. I got you.
He's in the
Because
ball
it's not
play.
going to matter anymore, Kevin.
Dick and ball
First
torture.
He's in the
knowledge
copper ball
religion world is good. And you found out which door wasn't trapped. Then you went in the door that was trapped.
All heels and shit.
Damn it.
Rubber band them
Played
together.
the
So
gauntlet.
it's like one big
Wait, I thought I
mass.
went back to the other room
Mm.
and played with the gauntlets.
Spiral them down so long to get him to go.
This was as you were turning to leave that room.
You turned to leave,
Hey, you messed up.
dumped those gauntlets, and then removed it.
Redo it twice as well.
Uh-huh.
2 more times.
You're looking
This
for
thing is solid gold. If I survive, I'm selling this bitch. It's gotta be
You're
worth a
getting
lot.
Fuck you,
Mad
Corey.
at me for wanting to just take them,
Now
and you're gonna be selling it.
send it back to the church or whatever.
Oh
As
no, it came
donations.
off all on its own. Oh no, it
Cord
went in my
wanted me to
bag.
have this. I'm certain.
Fuck you, fool.
Cord, do you want me to have this? Yes, I want you to have it.
It's a lion.
That's actually very true.
Expecting it to be like
guys
these
hear?
little faces.
It's funny, the guy who wanted to drink the water is the one who isn't going to die in this room.
I'm excited to see what comes out of that water, honestly. Usually DMs
where's
don't
the
get to
stairs?
use water
What does that-
enemies
both
very
these do it?
often.
Oh,
Water monsters.
I can use water monsters whenever I want.
I'm just saying.
The stairs, this is the exit right here. This is where you should.
Them.
I'm gonna quit. I'm tired of getting up at 6 in the morning. Fuck work.
You just need to move closer. Then you can get up at 6:30 for work.
Okay. You good?
I hear you because I'm getting sick of getting up at like fucking 5 and going to work so that I can shower before.
I'm getting sick of waking up at
Kevin.
8 to get up to work at 9.
Oh, thank you. That was so good.
The look Tabby gave me.
Interesting.
We've known each other for a very long time, okay?
Guys over there somewhere.
Don't be jealous.
C-Mac and Belleville, I don't know where you guys were.
We should do porn parodies.
Hang on.
Mark. Like
I
that.
was trying to stay
Like
in
this?
the
Yeah.
torchlight,
Come here.
so
Okay, so you're near Kevin.
yeah.
I've got an ember burning first.
Read it.
I can't see in the
Just get marked like
So you're
that.
going to as well?
What does it say? I want to know.
The-
I want to be
The
included.
weird
like-
Ahagayo
I
one.
can't see
Where
you
it's like,
guys.
whoa, cross-eyed. Get marked to do that shit.
Kevin wants to
Be
know.
hilarious.
I want to know.
Oh, sorry.
It'd be fun to dress Mark up like Beldaphine. Right.
Is it worth it?
What? Yeah.
You sound so defeated.
Hey, Mark, what's the difference between a child and a hooker?
What?
You don't know?
Well, it depends on the culture. I mean, go on. Jesus.
Oh, you sick fuck.
For these gargoyles.
We're not in Thailand, you fucking pervert.
The statues are coming to life,
Well,
just
I
like
need
you
that.
said.
Trip
I
'em.
told you.
Trip 'em.
Triple.
I don't even have an improved trip on my trip I enjoy.
Well, looks like we weren't righteous after all.
monsters.
There's actual water lilies.
I'm
Whole
having
bunch
a good time. Having a good time.
You just ran out of.
Can I walk on them if I have this ring on?
Those are the.
Those are the summoned weapons. Right,
What was that? What's this supposed to be?
That's Tensor's floating disc. It's actually been used as Tensor's
Yeah.
floating disc. Robot
I used
actually used Tensor's floating disc
And I floated on it, yeah.
in order to escape in the other 3 in the Chuck and Parnell 3.5 campaign. To escape the collapsed bridge because he's like, the fuck if I'm going down there, I'm just floating across.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
Get some soft skin.
Thanks. I don't moisturize.
It sounds like he wants to wear you.
Better watch out.
All right,
Saying.
initiative.
At
hand me
very
a
least, he
lotion.
wants to be inside you.
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes.
initiative.
He'll just hand me a lotion. Put it on your
My
sleeve.
initiative. Do you want my line on the same initiative?
That's fine.
Further
21.
that way. Further that way. Because then Stan will reach over and grab him
Tabby?
eventually.
Yeah. Good point.